everyone, and welcome to today's yoga. Today's yoga is a quick sequence to open up our hips. So grab your mat and let's get started. We're going to just start in a nice comfortable seat, rolling the shoulders back a few times, and then finding stillness, resting your hands in your lap. Let's take 2 big breaths to start this practice off today. So a big inhale through the nose, and a big exhale out the mouth. Big inhale in, and a big exhale out. Good. Let's open up our feet nice and wide here. Toes point towards the ceiling. And let's get a little playful here. So see what works for you. If this is too wide, you could always bring the legs in a little bit more, or you could have them wider, whatever works. We're going to first reach down, reaching for the toes. Nice flat back here, okay? We don't want to be hunching over. We want to have a nice flat back. Breathing into the legs here. And then both hands reach to the left toes. And then both hands come reaching to the right. Good. Come back to center. We're going to reach down to the floor here. Again, nice flat back. We're going to just hinge at the hips. So you could come onto your elbows if this works, and your forearms, or if that's too much for you, you could come up onto your hands. And then you could gently bend at the elbows. I think I discovered a new yogi word here today. And good, we're going to come back up. Let's bring in our left foot, and we're going to play here today. So you don't have to worry about straightening your leg. It's not about that. It's just about opening the hips and having fun. So we're going to grab onto our right foot, and we're going to lift our right foot up. So now we have the leg kind of straight, and if that's too much, you could bend it in, and you could come into the armpit here. And if you want, you can rest your left hand and just play around here. Just see what feels good. We're opening up that hip joint. You could come down, reaching up. Good. We're going to play on the other side. So bring that leg down. We're going to switch, grabbing your left foot. We're going to reach that one up. Straightening here. And again, you could have a bend if that works for you. And then finding some movement here. It's important that we're opening up these hips. Good. Any playful movement, like I said, works here. We bring the foot back down, and we're going to come onto our hands and our knees here. So we're going to start in our downward facing dog. So curl the toes under, reach your seat towards the sky. We're going to lift our right leg, open it up to the left. And then right foot comes to the top of the mat here, coming into our low lunge. Left leg is long behind. And you could have your hands on your knees if that feels good, or if you'd rather rest your fingertips on the floor. We're going to come straight into our pigeon pose. Right foot comes to the left side of the mat. We drop down the right knee. Good. And then we're going to fold over our right leg here. Just taking a few breaths. Good. Coming back up. Right leg comes back to meet the left. We curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. Then we open up the left leg, reaching the left knee towards the ceiling. And then in between our hands here, we bring our left foot forward. Right leg is long behind. Again, you could come onto the knee if that feels good. So you could be up here, or if it feels better to be on the ground, you could be here. And then walking your left foot to the right side of the mat. Dropping the knee down for your pigeon pose. Then we fold over our left leg here. Few breaths, opening up the hip on the side. So coming back to center, we're going to bring our left leg back to meet the right. Push yourself onto your toes, onto your feet here. I'll come to the front so you can see me. We're going to come into our yogi squat. Pushing the knees open with our elbows. Big breath in and out. Good. Now we're going to come onto the left toes, straighten that right leg. Toes point towards the ceiling. And then we're going to come onto the right toes. Left leg comes long. Good. Then we're going to come back to center. We're going to come to lay down on our backs. So we're going to let our low back settle in first. Make sure your low back is pushing into the mat. Taking a big breath. Let's hug in the right knee and come to grab the right foot. Open up into our half happy baby. Left leg peels open here. Good, bring the right leg back in and bring it down. We hug in the left knee and grab our left foot, open it up towards the sky, peeling open that right knee. Half happy baby on this side. Bring the left foot back down, hug in both knees. Now we come to grab both feet, full happy baby now. Push both feet towards the ceiling. Knees come in towards the rib cage. Good. Bring the feet together. Bring them down to the mat. We're going to come into our reclined butterfly pose. So this is our final resting pose here. Opening up those hips. And just take taking a few big breaths. With much gratitude and love, I thank you all for practicing with me today. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this quick hip opener. Like I always say, a quick daily practice I feel is better than doing one big practice a week. So getting in these little stretches every day is super helpful. I also wanted to let you guys know that if you haven't checked it out yet, you need to look at it. My website is finally up. It is www.peacefulpotatoyoga.com. There you'll find ways to book online with me for private sessions, for group sessions, and also merchandise. Potato merchandise is up. Check it out, guys. With much gratitude and love, I will see you in the next video. Namaste.